Hello, you're watching The Market Bull. I'm Rebecca Marsh, and today joining us via Zoom is Nicole Duncan, the Managing Director at NickelSearch. Nicole, thank you so much for your time today.
Great to be here with you, Rebecca.
So firstly, there's been a promising update at the flagship Carlingup Project near Ravensthorpe. What can you tell us about this?
We've announced 14 drill targets and 30 areas of interest, and this is just on a portion of our tenement package. This comes out of soil sampling work, mapping work, but excitingly reviewing our historical drilling database. So we have about 140 kilometres of historical drilling, mainly for nickel. Our team looked at all the logging and looked at where it was logged for pegmatite. And there's actually quite a number of instances of that type of logging. But really importantly, there were some where we still had the pulps. So we could just reassay those pulps. And particularly for one area that was drilled for nickel laterite, we got some really encouraging lithium, cesium, tantalum hits. So we'll definitely be looking to go back to that area and do some deeper drilling.
So your name says nickel. Why did the company move into the lithium space?
So Mount Catlin, which is owned by Arcadium, that's about 10 kilometres down the road from us by the highway, and they started flagging that they were running out of open cut feed. They run out in 2028. So we looked at our tenements, some soil sampling we'd done, and we realised that we were prospective for lithium. So we started our work on a quarry. It's all exposed rock, and sitting right there were a few boulders of visual spodumene. So obviously that got our interest at 5.19% lithium oxide, which was a great result. And so we've really just worked out from there, and that's led us to the 14 drill targets and the 30 areas that we're interested in. And that's just the start of the work.
And lastly, what sort of news flow can investors expect to hear from NickelSearch in the coming months?
Definitely drill planning, and then as soon as we possibly can, getting onto that drilling. And more soils, more mapping, rock chip sampling. But importantly, we've expanded our footprint in Ravensthorpe, so we've got more ground to cover with the early exploration work for lithium. So we're going to be extremely busy in the coming months.
Nicole, thank you so much for joining us today on The Market Bull.
Thank you, Rebecca.